What's up guys, Georgia is here back again with me. So today I want to show you how to make this simple looping animation using Blender 5.0. And if you want to have file exactly like this, you can join to my Patreon. For a few dollars you can have everything that you need there. And by the way, let's move into this tutorial video. First thing first that I want to do here, delete the light and the cube. Shift A, go into the mesh, add cylinder. So here, let's grab it to the front or up here, and now grab it to the bottom, and we can just only choose this top side here. We can click P and selection. So from here, that just click tab and let's go bring down here. Okay, so after that, let's add a insert in the middle, like to add some faces here. But you can see this is like something messy down here, but we can fix it easily. And now just extrude it up a little bit, something like this, and make sure the object is in the middle here. So if you are make sure like that, that will be easy for us to editing the object here. So after you are doing that, let's go add to modifier. We will add some subdivision surface. For this, just using 2, that will be enough. Now go into this edit mode, add a loop cut here, here and here, and one more around here, and the bottom side here, one more. And now we have something looks interesting. It's really kind of looks smooth, but that's really fine. We have something like this. Now go back into the cylinder, changing vertices into 3 to make it some triangle. And let's keep it here in the middle. After that, add a loop cut here, Ctrl R, and grab it into the middle here, which is something like that. No, not really so much, but you can do as you want. And here, make it a little bit thickness, not so thick as the cylinder over here. So just make sure like that, like this, it will be fine. And now let's go into the add modifier bevel. And let's add some bevel, at least 20, that will be fine. And yeah, after that we can duplicate this, go into the front here like that, and something like this. Okay, and now that I want to do is just delete this bottom side. Okay, and now that I want to do is add this cylinder back, grab it up a little bit, and now we can Ctrl J to make it this merge. We can go back here, and because we want to make it the animation like this object over here from the front side, we will go into the bottom like up and down like that. So we have to make sure this point here, put it into the back side, so we can grab it back around here. So just move it up like that, and now as you know that we can rotate like this perfectly. So we have the object like this, and now let's make sure object here in the middle around here. And now let's add some text to have the object looks interesting for your animation. That we have to do is to add some text here, and the text I will use the name what I have, Archamax. Alright, something like this what we have now. And if you want to change the font, you can go here and you can click here. Okay, so you have this something interesting that for the text font that you want to use it here, so you can choose whatever you want. Okay, and here the text what I want to use it here. So if you see, this is kind of thin, which is looks like flat, so we want to make a little bit some solidify or something like that. We can do that also, of course, but we can go here into depth, will be like that. So make it 0, go into the extrude up here. Now it will be kind of looks better, and then we can make it a little bit thickness, something like this. Now RZ90, rotate it here, make it a little bit smaller, at least something like that. So we can put it here, bevel, but we can make sure like a little bit more like this, and now the text looks amazing and looks smooth than before. Alright, so now after you are doing that, let's go back into the object and we will merge by using cube. So here, add a cube, empty, and just put it here. Make it a little bit thickness, just make sure like almost same size as this object. And now Ctrl P and keep object transform, set parent to keep object transform. And now we have the object is connected each other. So after that, something that we want to do is to setting the camera. But before that, I have to setting this object first. Shift D, move it into this side here. Another one will be here, and we can changing the text here. If something looks interesting, let's changing the camera into orthographic, and we can move it the camera place, like we can move it more or something like this here. Okay, so now let's move back into the animation, and something that I want to say is set the keyframe here into 170, and then for now let's let it here something like this height. Maybe we can check it first from here when this like here, so we can move it like more up, something like that. And we can make sure the location of this Z side, and don't forget to copy it. So now let's grab it more back here into the first place as we have it here. So something that I have to do is just add some keyframe here, and now we can move it into around 20. Yes, 20, it's kind of fine. And let's make sure a little bit like down like this, and from here that we can start is for rotation, like touching. Maybe this is kind of still high, maybe, so we can bring down a little bit like this and keep it in 20. And now let's using this is okay, this is X rotation 0, move it into frame 25. And for this one we can move it into the bottom and copy this number, add a keyframe again, move it into 30, add a keyframe 0, move it into 35, add the keyframe that we add a keyframe what we are copied before, and now using 40 back into 0. And now let's add a rotation X side and then move it into, I think 60. That will be fine, so we can move it into this side here and add a keyframe again. So from here, something that we want to do is just to rotate this one first, this object. What number before? It's 40, so we can using from 38. From 38, let's go move into the X side. No, it's Y side 0, move it into 60, 360, and add a loop cut. Add a keyframe again, so we can check about the rotation if it's perfect or not. It looks kind of cool. Now go back into this cursor to have animation again. This is 60. We can add keyframe. This is again copy it the same number as we did before. And then now we can see how it's rotate now. From here, let's add the number from this one, from the first one, from the first frame what we are made it before. And here is it 140, so from here we can grab it up into this side. Okay, something like that. And if I forget, maybe here I didn't add any keyframe for this, so we have to move it up from here. Good. And now let's check about the, okay, it's still touching, so I think something better is to make it more fast. Okay, something better is to make it more fast like this. Okay, at least just one frame, just 5 frame, that will be fine, I think. So yeah, it's something like this. So when it's moving back like that into 40, and now this object we can bring back into the first one here, to the first side here. So we have to copy this and go into the, not 40, I think 40 or 45, that will be fine, I think something like that. And now we can check it how it looks like. Okay, I did something, okay, I did some mistake, sorry for that. And this is like, okay, good. And I think something better is to keep here like in 40, like that. And now let's go into, this is 40 and 160. Let's go back into this number, and now let's see how it looks like from here. Okay, cool. And from this 60, where is it? From this 60 we can make it this timeline or frame into the 160 frame, and now we can check how it looks like. Alright, now as you can see, the animation is looping, so this is what we want to make it now. And it's kind of cool because we have the looping animation what we want. Alright, so guys, now before continue to the material, maybe you can see how is the cylinder rotate each other like this, right? So something that we have to do here, go into the keyframe, right click, interpolation mode, changing to Bezier, and also this one, let's change it to Bezier, and here. So because I already did into the first one here, so the first one having like interesting rotation animation, which is you can see closely like that, and this one it's kind of simple like this, but we can change it. It's very easy to change it. Just go here, and maybe you guys don't know how to go into this side, just click this here in the corner. You can find grab editor, or you can using Shift F, that will be fast. And for now, let's choose just only this one dot here and grab it into the left side, and now we can see how it looks like. That will be like that. And now move it into this side one here, oops, into this one here. Now let's grab it back here, and now we can see the difference between the animation what we are making before, and now as you can see it's kind of looks interesting. And now let's go move into the last one, and then here, that will be here. Okay, cool. And now we can check it how it looks like. Okay, love it. And now this one. Now let's go move into the move it for this cursor, how it looks like when we are doing it. And I think something that I want to change first is the location of the Z side here. Okay, like around here we want to make it up that, and then also here we want to make it that. And by the way, when you are grab it this thing, make sure that using shift, because when you are just grab it like that without shift, sometimes they are like moving up and down like this, so the animation will be like a little bit abstract, but that still will be fine. And that's why you have to using shift to make sure that the line is still on that what we want, like this. Okay, so now let's see how it looks like. Okay, now it kind of looks better and better. Okay, now let's good, and let's go into the location X. From here we can check it how it looks like if we are using this thing here. Okay, so this is will be touching the object, and then we can try to check it like how is it. We can make sure here. Okay, and we can check it again, the top side here. Let's grab it. Okay, cool. And this one, the last one, we can make sure like this, right? And around here also you can use it. All right, now the animation looks interesting to see it. And now we can move into the material parts, and let's go here, changing into the studio editor, and add another material with the same material as we have it now. Alright, so first thing that we have to do here, let's grab it here, add some mix shader. Okay, we found the mix shader around here. Let's keep it here, and after that we can add some principal BSDF, and the principal BSDF we already have it here, and just keep it, let it there. And then we can shift A. Now we can add some glossy BSDF. Connect this mix shader, put it here, and from here we can have it the glossy BSDF, put it into the first one, and then this connect into the second one here. Sorry, into the first one, and this connect into the second one here. And from here, that we have to do now is adding some emission, because we want to make some glitter glitter material that we want, or that we have it here. But I think it's because the color is still white, so we have to changing first into maybe like purple, like that. But you don't need to follow about this, because this is not really important for you guys first now. And now let's add some map rank, and then put this map rank here, connect into the first fact. So now the color it's kinda deaf, but before that we have to go into the bottom side here. Okay, for this emission just let it like this, and now let's go move into the principal BSDF first, because we want to add some color ramp. Okay, we have the color ramp here, connect into the best color, and for the color we can like do it some randomly, because this is just only setting that we want to use. Okay, so we can have it something like that. Now add some noise texture. Okay, now connect the fact into the color ramp, and then after that add some mapping and texture coordinate. So we have to grab it here, and now something that we want to do is to make it the glitter, and the glitter we will using this color from the a different color, I mean. So this one we can using like green and some yellow thing, and a little bit like orange here. So as you can see, this is like a little bit different color because we already have here, but it's not connect yet. And we can connect this one into the emission, and then after that we can add some normal map. Okay, this one. So we can put it here first, and after that we can connect this normal into this glossy BSDF normal, and this color ramp connect into the first color here, and from here that we can using object, and from here we can using object, and from this object we can using into the mapping. So don't connect generate, we will using the object. Alright, and after that let's add some Voronoi. This Voronoi we will put up here, and we'll be connect this object into this Voronoi, and from this Voronoi we will connect into this color from normal, and this Voronoi we will connect into this normal map and map range. So from here we can see we have some glitter object that we want to use it. It's because we have the big scale of this. We can scale more or like more smaller or bigger. And for detail we will just using only not 1000, just like a little bit lower, at least like 200 or 300, something like this what we want. We will using 4D. We can assign this, we can add a different material, at least like something like gold, yellow, something like that. Will be interesting to have here like that. And then we can bring down a little bit, take it up the transmission and bring down. Okay, I need to see more closely how it looks like for this side. Kind of cool now. And then I think need more bright like that. So now we have something like what we want, but now this text you can using like this gold color, and also this one. And so is because I don't like the color, we are gonna changing the color ramp. So we will delete this, and this, and we will using a purple. We need to see here first because I don't know the color yet. And I think will be like bright purple, and this will be like bright blue, and we can move it into the middle, something like that. And here we can more up and more up also, and here we'll be using is. Just put it back a little bit there, and then I want like a little bit more yellow, but here I think yellow or something like purple also is fine, or blue like this, that will be fine also. We can increase like more, so you can see we can see the glitter also around here, and we can changing this if you are using the 4D side here. But I think this will be it's kind of too much to using like 12,000. We can using around like 5,000, that will be fine. So now I like the color, and yeah, I think we'll be a little bit editing for this color, like more gold like this. And yeah, so by the way, if you want to have file exactly like this, you can join to be my Patreon, link down below. For a few dollars you can get some exclusive tutorial wallpaper every week, and also you can get everything that you want, like file, 3D file, or maybe just like some exclusive content that just out in Patreon. And also you can get the first access on my Patreon. So by the way, if you want to join, you can click link down below and you can get a few interesting file that you can have it there. Alright, so guys, now thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. George is here. See you in the next video.